GBP has achieved historic low, and you can see I told you several times in my previous analysis 120 and 118, these two levels, it was precisely getting very strong support at this zone. I told you be careful of 118 and 122. Any breakout below 118 will give you a stronger fall. Watch my analysis few weeks back. I told you and warned you of this zone precisely. It has traded in this levels, and now this is strong breakout, and we have here we are now at historic lows at 108.5. Now what can be expected out of GBP next week? Whether we may see a bounce back or it is going to crash further, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. Do not commit this mistake. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. Watch the other analysis as well, be it Euro USD, Bitcoin USD JPY, or Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones FTSE, Germany 40, or be it gold, silver, oil, NG. Watch those analysis as well, day to day basis. I am sharing these analysis. Now let's start the day today. Now these are the 4-hour charts for GBP, and you can find GBP USD getting the support at 112, and after once it breached the 112 levels, it is slide down strongly, and on the downside now it is trying to get a support at around 108.4 levels. So possibly a retracement is possible. How far it can retrace? Yes, you can expect it to come back. See, on the near term, the 112 levels should be a very strong resistance. I don't see it breaching these levels soon, but if it breaches this, then only can be considered for a little reversal towards 113.5 and 14. Also, if you look that it has changed its slope suddenly, and you will find that now first you need to be watchful of 111.5 and then 112. So even if you see it trading above 111.5, you can expect that it is trying to rise a bit. Yes, it can try to slowly either retrace a little till towards 111, consolidate here before it looks forward to any downward move. Now let's have a look on the daily charts. On the daily charts, last Friday was the biggest daily slump which we had seen in recent past in GBP USD, and see it has crashed strongly. That was the strongest crash I have seen here in GBP USD, and now the resistance levels at 112, 114, 116 and 118. These are the resistance levels it has to pass by if in order to turn bullish again, else it has still long way to go on the downside. Yes, a little retracement on the upside is possible where it may try to achieve 110, 111, 111.5, in fact 112 before it looks forward to a drop further. Now see, these are the historic lows we are seeing here on GBP, and also look at the change in the curve here. See, and now it is looking vertically downwards. The sky is open on the downside. It can slide strongly. Remember, it is still not the time for reversal. Only reversal consideration is above 100, you can say 16 levels. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts. Now see, on the weekly charts, I told you this is a very strong support at 120, and I recall the analysis where I had mentioned you have to be careful below 118 levels, and we are going to look forward to a stronger crash if it drops below 118, and only bullishness was 122. See, precisely it traded within these levels, and now we have seen this stronger fall. Now what it is trying to attempt, see, also it has in fact breached the bottom of this channel where we had seen earlier lower lows, and this time it has breached those levels, indicating strong bearishness. Now also look at the previous two candles here. Higher highs, lower lows, the pivot here, and it dropped since then. Now this is the first breakout candle here. The probability of a next red candle exists as it is closed almost near to bottom. Yes, if you see it trading below 108.2, you can go short, and then you can expect it to drop further for 106.5, 105 levels for this week itself. Be careful. Yes, it can achieve 105, and then you can again expect it to rise. Possibility exists that 105 may provide a little support to GBP this week. Be very cautious. Now look at the monthly candle here. Now see, previous candle was higher highs, lower lows, and this time it has given a breakout, and it is consistently acting bearish. Now on the monthly charts, see this drop, retracement, drop, double top, and then this drop. Now it is looking forward to create lower lows, and if you look at the monthly charts, see, this is trying to create a channel of its own, and the support there on the downside at around 102 levels and $100 levels is there. We have to be very cautious till then. Yes, it can achieve those levels before it looks forward to a bounce back. On the monthly chart, see the candle size is consistently increasing. This is the first red candle after this greener candle. You can expect that the next month also we may see little red candles out there, and then it can attempt and achieve sub 100 levels. Be very cautious there. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators whether the indicators support our theory or they have a little different thing to. On the 4-hour chart, this is trading extremely bearish at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. The support there at resistance there at 112, 110.2, 111 and 112 is very strong resistance. I will be careful and watchful of those levels. The directional movement extremely bearish. The stochastic is extremely oversold. It can try to bounce back a little. The MACD has seen the highs there. It is trying to now converge from here. Possibility of little greener candles exist as the stochastic or RSI, you can say the RSI is also extremely over. Hence, a little bounce back from these levels can be expected. Remember this, a bounce back from these levels can be expected. Even if it has to drop, it will rise first. So yes, you can expect 110, 111.5, 112 levels in possibly before it looks forward to any further drop. And if it closes the month at around 112, you can expect that the next month is going to be again bearish. Now look at the daily charts. It is outside the Bollinger Bands. Now when the next week it starts, the Bollinger Band width would have already increased, and then we have to watch out for 112. And remember, this is the zone at 115, 114, which is a very strong resistance there. This is the 20 period moving average, and then on the upside 117, 120 levels will come into picture. The directional movement extremely bearish. It may try to stabilize here before it looks forward to any further convergence and the rise in the index. The stochastic is looking downwards. It may try to look upwards from here. The MACD, look at the MACD, look at the slope of the MACD. This is extremely divergent and bearish indication. Probably we may see it dropping further before it looks over to a rise. On the weekly charts it appears yes, but on the daily chart, see the candle has seen the high here. Probably the height of the candle, I look at the next candle will decide the fate of this. Yes, achieving 105, it can try to bounce back. That is another way to look at it. See, the RSI has now seen the extreme lows. Possibility of a reversal exists. I will wait and watch for the first day. Yes, if it tries to get a support at around 106, 105. First thing is either it is looking forward to a drop, yes or no. If it drops, yes, be watchful of 106.5, 105.5, 105 zone. From there, the reversal theory will start, and then it can try to go towards 110, 112 levels. So be careful there. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts too, this traded outside the Bollinger Bands. The next candle will have the increased bandwidth there. Resistance there at 120. Definitely everybody knows now that 100 there is a resistance at 120. The directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is bearish. It is looking for vertically downwards, and RSI is oversold once again. Yes, it can try to reverse from here. Be careful next week. But before that, it may try to achieve a low before it tries to bounce back. Likewise, on the monthly candle trading outside the Bollinger Bands, it may get a little pullback. Directional movement extremely bearish, stochastic oversold, the MACD is extremely bearish, RSI is oversold, everything is oversold. Hence, I will be cautious this week. Probably at around, even if it tries to drop, I will see a strong support at around 105, 104, and from there it may start the reversal mechanism where it can again come back till towards 110.5, 111, 112 levels. 112 is the next resistance, and then 115, 118, 20 will come into picture. So take your positions accordingly. Now this is the time for me to give you the trading strategy for next week. So next week, first let's talk about the levels to buy here, and it is very easy. Yes, if you see it trading above 109, you can buy here as it is closed at around 108.5. I recommend you to buy at around 109, then expect 109.5, 110.5. These are the two resistance level, then 111, and then 111.8 and 112 levels will come into picture there. Now note these levels. Oh, now remember, first resistance zone is at around 110.5, then at around 111.8 and 12. Be cautious of these levels. till 112 I will not be considering it for any reversal. Yes, only above 112 we can expect that it is looking forward to a rise. Then we can expect 114 115 levels. Else what it will do, it will try to rise for the next couple of days, as it is oversold on the daily charts, as it is oversold on the every chart, it is oversold. Possibly it may try to retrace a little from here. 112 levels should definitely be seen as a very strong resistance. And yes, there is another probability that it may show you a little drop first before it tries to rise. Yes, you can go short, you can sell here 108.2, then expect 107.6, 106.6, and then 105.5 levels. In fact, it can achieve 105. Remember, this is the levels where you should be cautious. 106.6 and 105, it can achieve these levels first day of the week, and then a bounce back from those levels can be expected. And else it may continue to trade little bullish for the week, possibly till the time it trades above 108.2. You can expect that it may try to either trade little bullish, or either it may consolidate in between 108 and 112 levels. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you can join my mentorship batch. The 16th batch is starting on 3rd of October. The strategies taught all are applicable on indices, commodities, and forex as well. So definitely this strategy will help you become profitable, proficient trader. Reach out to me for more details via Telegram or email. Yes, also you can become a Patreon and support the effort out there. So reach out to me for any of your queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.